Hello, this is Segui for LocalScoop, and this is the video for the story 3299 Flood Data. The product owner for this feature is Dr. Masaud Sadjadi. So I'm working on the flood data. Currently, this is how the flood is presented on Prism. You can see this huge area, and they get the flood events and use some metrics to define whether it's going to be medium, high, or low. Uh, This is not as helpful because supposing a person wants to buy a house in Homestead or in Kendall, the flood rating for this area is medium because maybe in my wish there's a lot of floods, but not necessarily in Kendall or Homestead. So it's an improvement for them to know this sort of information, but it still doesn't clearly show them the areas where they have flood risk. A good example and a really high bar of how the flood should be implemented is in Trulia, where you can see the exact areas that has flood risk, which also are the areas that need to have flood insurance. So I was wondering how they did this and where they get the data. If we could have something similar for Brisbane. So I went to OpenFEMA and found the information that was used before for the events, and then I found NFHL, which is put together a lot of layers with flood information, and this is one of the layers. As you can see, it matches the map in Trulia. This has several layers, but I was really just interested in one, flood hazard zones. So I was searching how Trulia did it, and they say that they were using a shapefile with information, and then they were importing it into the database, and then use some more technologies to display it really fast. So I went ahead and checked it out. And if you search for searchable products in NFHL, and then you can select a state, and then this doesn't matter because I'm just selecting every single county has information for the state. You get this file, which is around 2 gigabytes, and includes all the layers that you can see here with what you're interested in. So I downloaded the file, and then you can use this command OER info, and then this is the path to the file, and this is the name of the layer, to get all the information inside the layer. You could also use the same command with the layer, and you will get the information of all the layers that there is inside, but where you're really interested in this one. So with this file, we can create this model based on the information that we can see inside, and then we create the database after we do migrations. I went more in depth on how to create all the data in another video, but then I used this command to populate the database with information, and then I have to build the serializer and the views for flood, which returns 400 in case there's some issue or 200 in normal situations. How this is going to work is that it requires these bounds from latitude and longitude, which makes a rectangle of the area that you want to query, and then it creates a polygon with that rectangle, and it retrieves all the features contained within that polygon. I also do the test for that feature, and here you can see the data in the database. And this will be some example how you will request information. You want flood, and then you have the north and south latitudes, and the west and east latitude. And this is an example of setting some invalid information, which will return invalid request. And if you see the network, It's a 400 request. Which one of the issues that we found on API reason was that the most queries always returns 200 regardless if it was actually successful or not. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Again, my name is Segui, and my email is fsegu004@fiu.edu, and the product owner is Dr. Masaud Sadjadi, and you can contact me at sadjadi@cs.fiu.edu.